sensory system you'll wish you'd known about sooner. The proprioceptive system. We've got receptors in our joints, muscles, ligaments and skin, which tell us where our body is in space and in relation to itself, help us make smooth and coordinated movements, and know how much force to use when picking something up or putting it down. When this system's underdeveloped or not working quite right, it can lead us to problems in the classroom. Many children are under-responsive to proprioceptive input. This is called hyposensitive. These kids are the ones who seek out input, who are constantly moving, jumping, crashing and banging about. These kids can often use a little too much force to stroke the pet or to give their friend a hug, and this can often lead to them getting in trouble or to being labelled as rough. They often hold their pen too tightly, or they might rip their work while they're rubbing it out. They might tap or chew on their clothing or their pen lid or rock, and this all helps them to concentrate on what you're saying. When they're in the line or in the corridor, they'll often run their fingers along the wall to give themselves a reference point. And when they're getting resources and things from the table, they'll frequently invade other people's spaces and lean over them, not realising what they're doing. Not surprisingly, they often get into trouble for all of these different behaviours. Children who are overly responsive to proprioceptive input or hyper-responsive will be the opposite of this. So they will be avoiding movement and they'll be holding their pencil with too little force and using too little force to touch things and pick things up. They might also have struggles with eating. Proprioceptive input's really calming and organising for our nervous system, so the more we can introduce body breaks that incorporate proprioceptive movements, the calmer our class will be. This is also why you might be advised to offer heavy work to kids who are angry or upset. Here are some ideas you can use at home or at school to introduce a bit more proprioceptive inputs to your child's day. You might want to do a wall push or a seat push. A seat push is the same as a wall push, but you're getting your child to push their bottom off the seat using their hand. Getting your child to carry books or wipe down tables or stack chairs, anything that's going to get them lifting, carrying, pushing. There are so many other ideas you can use: crunching on carrots or having a chewy snack, rolling along a gym ball, using a weighted blanket or a lap pad, pressing your palms together and pushing, doing stretches. As you can see, this list is by no means exhaustive. Add your own in the comments. Let me know what your class like, what body breaks you do, and follow along to Sarah Talks Trauma for more ideas.